what would you do if it was all up to you?
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Quiet Apocalypse. My name is Dexter, and we'll have to see if we can survive. This is definitely the toughest survival situation we've been presented with yet. We've had to deal with, let's see, a couple of wolf attacks. We fell into a muskeg here. And we've got 23 minutes of fire left. Thing is, well, I may be able to sleep a little bit more. I'm going to run out of food, though, if I do, which means I'll lose condition. You know, I've been saving these for a rainy day. Rainy day. Maybe today. Okay. I don't think I have any more. It's starting to get a little bit warmer.
Lay down.
And there we go. I'm out of energy.
Sleep right here.
So, let's see, bed warmth bonus is +2. It feels like it's 52 degrees Celsius. That's going to drop here. I just am going to do this for 1 hour. Let's see what happens here when I wake up. I hope I didn't just make myself hypothermic again. Let's see. Remain above freezing for 0 hours. I think we're just about out of it. So the fire's out. It's going to feel like it's minus. And I'm going to get, yeah. So I will start freezing. So, oh yeah, yep, okay. Cool. So that solves that answer for me. I need to start going. Before I do that, let's grab these. Now we've got a choice we have to make. I don't think it's worth my while to keep going here in the
Looks
condition
like a
I'm
new
in.
day is
I do
dawning.
want to get over there and explore some more. But
My energy is just
I don't think that's the time to do it right now. So I can either go back here. I can follow my own blood trail, apparently. So I can go this way, and I'll see if I can get out to the road. And then I guess the other choice that I have to make, and I'm going to pick up some mushrooms here just because I'm thinking through what my other option could be. My other option could be going up to the train car and perhaps getting some more rest at the train car, and then maybe going up to the broken railroad. Because, oh no, here comes another blizzard. I think that just made my decision for me, guys. I need to get out of here. Yeah, now it's going to be blowing the other direction. So, I'm just going to head back this way. I'm going to lose visibility with this blizzard, but, oh, and my hypothermia is healed. That was fantastic. Okay. That is fantastic. Sticks. We need to make a good fire before this is all said and done. There's a problem. I'm at like maybe 40% condition, I'm going to guess. Maybe 40%. And I have no energy, so I can't run. So this is going to get difficult, and I think I should have a dead wolf out here somewhere. I could start getting hypothermic. I don't, with this blizzard going the way that it is, I don't think that it is going to be worth my while to try to stick around here in Muskeg to ride this out. I think what I need to do is get back to the train tunnel. And probably just hide out in the tunnel. And there we go. Got hypothermia risk again. And I've said this before, guys, because there are two goes through the torch. or stay up on the high ground as much as I can. Yeah, I think I'd better just make it to the train tunnel. If I can make it to the train tunnel, I can probably make a fire in there. This may be it right here. No. This is a long dark signaling that it hates you. It wants you to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. So rather than trying to fight it, we just need to get to a place where we can make a fire. Just ride this out. I do have some pots, or some cans rather, and I can make a little bit of tea. I'm not going to take time there to break down the branch. It's not going to be very useful for me. Survive on sticks for the time being, I guess, whenever I get to where I'm going. Actually, the direction that the snow is blowing, I may not be able to make well, maybe we can. I don't know how far it's gonna blow the wind back into the tunnel. Okay, so here we are. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we're basically at a third of our condition. So let's just get going. I'm not going to try to go back into the muskeg. Let's at least get through here. Actually, it would probably be better off for us if we made a fire on the other side, the Mystery Lake side of the tunnel. So that's what we'll try to do. And I can make some tea. I can recover a little bit of my hunger. Probably even just limp my way back. Travelers.
Can you eat trees?
Trees. My poor guy. Alright, let's go. Leave Forlorn Muskeg. Yeah, and there's... Okay, so we're going to need to make a fire in here. Let's put that guy away. I do recall that we had a torch. Here we go. Why do I have... Is it this? Okay. Getting quite a bit of wind. I wonder if I need to go back farther into the tunnel. I'll leave Mystery Lake. Okay. There we go. Now I need to light this torch. Anytime. Okay. Hello. I need to put a campfire. There we go. Here. With the sticks and with my torch. Start fire. And hopefully this fire doesn't blow out too fast. If it does,
come on. I'm
basically going to be trying to run it back to Mystery Lake. I'm sorry, not Mystery Lake. To Trapper's Cabin.
It worked.
Nope. Why am I traveling, guys? Leave. Okay. I bet that just blew my fire out. No, it's still going. Okay. So, let's put out the torch. Okay. Why? Okay. Boy, the controls with this are pretty finicky. Let's add some fuel. Perfect. I have a 29% torch. Oh, that must be one that I took from the fire yesterday. See, I've got half an hour worth of fire here. Let's just warm up really quick. In fact, while we're doing this, let's see if we can cook these guys. And then let's place this one. And let's see if we can cook the burdock. That's probably good. And I think I had prepared, what's the antibiotic-like behavior? Immune system. I thought I had like a just reishi and burdock. Like a birch one or something like that. Alright. that's not a shrub that I can break down, but I think at least this is protected from the wind. Let's see, I got 2 minutes, 1 minute. And if we pick that up, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Cool. So now I have a choice that I'm going to need to make. Either I try to get some of this stuff on board. It's cold. Which one's hot? This one. There we go. That'll help me. The only thing that I'm going to have to deal with now is that I'm tired. I don't think I'm going to lose a ton of condition from being tired. Let's just drink this. Get a little more food. Yeah, so I'm warm. I'm just tired. I think probably my best... No, why does it do this? I guess it does this because in my infinite wisdom, I decided to build a fire right on the edge of the map. But you'd think, okay, let's see if we can make this work this time. Campfire, yes. Take a torch. Okay, let's see if we can get back to trappers. Otherwise, well, I guess that's the other option, is to just harvest these sticks. I guess I can't harvest that. Alright. And my torch, I think, just went out. Probably accurate. I'm debating with myself, guys, whether I just try to grab some sticks or whether I just keep going to the trapper cabin. It's going to be a matter of how much heat I'm bleeding out. In any case, I guess I'm kind of committing myself now. I don't think I'm likely to run into any wolves on the way there. It's just going to be a matter of whether I can make the rest of this life work until I hit the cabin. I kind of think I got it. Quarters of the way still through my heat bar, and I still even have 20% life after that. So I think I'm going to be okay. I would feel a lot more confident about this if I even had just a little bit of energy that I could use to sprint. That would really make me feel a lot better about all of this, but I think most likely I'm going to make it. Just fingers crossed at this point. I'm pretty much committed now, especially the direction the wind is blowing. I don't even think I could make a fire here somewhere that isn't going to get blown out. I have to find just the right crevice in this rock wall, probably, if I was going to try to stop and do that. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of sticks around here to be had. And I don't really have time to sit and harvest any logs. So, I think we're just going to go for it here. We're at, I think, like 1/3 of our heat left. And hopefully my clothes aren't too saturated. I would hope that if I get into the shelter, it would be enough for me to just be in the shelter, and I can recover some heat that way. Yeah, see, I'm not even out of there. Yeah, I just got to keep going. And even with drinking those 2 warmed up drinks, which I'm guessing, maybe that was redundant, they probably don't stack. least it helped me with my food. At least I got some food. I probably got too high here in elevation.
My fingers feel numb.
Go. I think we're gonna make it. I think this is it. Keep going. Let's keep going. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on, guys. Hang on. What? Hang on.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
That was the freaking cave? Why did I keep walking by that? How did I not find that? Okay. All right. Well, at least okay, so in case you guys haven't seen the prior episodes leading up to this, the whole reason I went to Forlorn Muskeg in the first place was because I couldn't find a way to the Mountain Town. Couldn't find a way into the Mountain Town. I don't know why this cave was so ambiguous to me and I couldn't see it. So anyhow, I was in Forlorn Muskeg trying to find a way to get to Mountain Town, and this cave was here the whole time, which is just ridiculous. All right, let's go. All right. Well, there was a couple days of my time. Why am I wasting my time picking up sticks? I don't know. I guess I've hit my second win after finding that there is indeed actually a cave here. All right, I don't want to talk too much in this. My way out. We did lose our warmth compass. Dead ahead in front of us. Okay. I think that was the right call of just getting out of Muskeg and coming back. Well, clearly it's the right call since there is, in fact, a cave leading us to Mountain Town, which is the whole reason, like what we were trying to accomplish in the first place. But okay, so. Alright, we've figured out the great mystery of Mystery Lake, which is basically that Dexter Lopez isn't good at identifying caves. So now that we've got that figured out, go back here, warm ourselves up, and then we can begin this whole thing. And actually, I should probably grab a meal here, because we are also hungry. Then we can get some, okay, perfect. Yes. I am recovering. And then, let's see, let's get this guy. Perfect. Oh, yeah. We're like as good as we've ever felt. At least, it's as good as we've felt since sometime yesterday when all of our great adventures began. I think I have some saplings, as I recall. Yes. We can make so many arrows. Oh, and bows. Perfect. We got tons of mushrooms. All right, but the main thing we need to do here, of course, is sleep. What time is it? Yeah, it's mid-morning. I don't think that there's anything I really want to do. I think I just want to sleep. What would be... Let's get 4 hours. It's enough energy. I do need to reacclimate to the usual day-night cycle. Okay. So, yeah, it's afternoon. We have enough energy that we can do stuff. Yeah, and I'm recovering condition too, which is all good. These are all things that I need to be doing. Let's drop here. Burdock tea, reishi tea, and okay, perfect. And I guess I didn't even think about this, but I did have the emergency stem that I guess I could have used if it really came down to it. But we made our way over here. Oh, and I'm carrying these guys, which I no longer need. Let's go throw these out in the junk pile. Junk pile. They definitely served their purpose. We needed those pretty desperately when we used them. Although I guess not all of them served their purpose because we still got attacked by a wolf when we were carrying that. Okay, I don't think I really want to recover my energy before I try to do anything. And I've got like not quite half a day's worth of work that I could do something. So I think I'm going to need, let's see, I need a new, no, I don't need a new bow. I think I made one already for this trip. So let's drop that. I'm not going to make a bow. What could I craft? I guess just the regular stuff. Okay, there was something that I saw here before, and I want to make sure. Where is it? I'm looking for the cramp. I guess it's in alphabetical order, so let me try going back up here. Where's the crampons? Oh, maybe I have to forge those. Maybe, where's the forge? Here? No, that's gunsmithing. Here we go. This is my forged stuff? Where did I see the crampons? Huh. Well, they're not here. Oh, that's for blueprints. I don't remember how to get to there, but clearly, whatever it is, I don't have the stuff to make. Maybe it is improvised crampons, improvised crampons. Here we go. 4 scraps of metal and the work. So I just need some metal. Where would I have kept the metal? Probably made all of my metal stuff into... How many in there? Is there a way I can break down cans? Let me see. Use? No. Okay, so I can't break down cans. Let's check in here. Yeah, don't have any metal in there. But while I'm at it, let's at least grab 1 flare.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I think you're gonna be okay, dude. After the night that you just had, I think you're gonna be okay being just a little bit hungry. I guess while I'm at this, let's move this stuff up. And burdock root. Perfect. I'll organize those later. Guess I don't really have any metal for these crampons, guys. That's kind of a disappointment. Yeah, I'm not going to have any metal in here either. Okay, so I need to get 4 pieces of metal. I guess the other thing that's coming to my mind, and what do I use these tools for? Simple tools for basic crafting and repair. Okay. Okay, I guess. The other thing that I've been thinking about is I don't have a lot more lamp oil. I may not have any more lamp oil. Actually, let me just go through here and do an inventory. That may be the next thing that I need to tackle if I'm going to go through that cave. Yeah. I may need to go do some fishing. Oh, here we go. We got some lamp oil. A little bit, anyway. Yeah, we got a little bit of lamp oil. Okay, so let's refill our lamp. Actions. Refuel. Okay, but that's basically the last of the lamp oil that I have here. So, which sort of takes me to my original point, which is that I may need to tomorrow go over to the camp office and get going on some fishing. In fact, the more that I think about that, I think I probably ought to do that. I guess my concern is that I have to go through a cave, which is going to burn out some lamp oil, and I don't have any guarantees that there's going to be lamp oil on the other side in Mountain Town in Milton. So I probably need to figure that out. So, having said all of that, let's organize our tea shelf. Okay, come on. There was right there. And I think this guy goes right here. Looks like it. One more. And then this guy. Boy, where do we put these? I guess he's right here on the bottom shelf. Okay. So we're going to be looking at what? I've got about a few hours of daylight left. So why don't I just take care of my little chores here. Let's do these guys. Actually, I should have just done this. It's an hour and a half. Boy, I got a ton of mushrooms. Okay. And then rose hips, how many of these do I have? Just one? Okay.
I need to find food.
Yeah, he's going to start getting hungry, and then we'll be ready to do our... Let's make sure if I have any bandages, guys. And I do not. And I definitely don't want to do anything else without bandages, given how successful we were. I just have one piece. Oh, I have more
If I don't rest
cloth,
soon, I'm gonna faint.
it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, cool. So I've restocked my bandages. Let's get out here and grab some more meat. Oh, and of course, look at this nice, beautiful, picturesque, some might even say, evening that the long dark has set us up for. Like, don't worry. We are a warm and welcoming game. We would never try to kill you. Let's see what the deer situation looks like up here. Not a whole lot of deer happening right now on this beautiful evening. I guess they're all still bedded down from the blizzard from earlier today. All right.
Surrounded by snow.
I think we're just going to do this, and we'll sleep the full 12 hours. Eat. Perfect. Water. Perfect. I should do this. Yeah. And we'll hopefully max out our health meter. Yes. Perfect. All right. And it's almost sunrise. So yeah, I guess maybe that is verification that
I've never been so hungry in my life.
we are definitely experiencing more hours of nighttime than we are daytime. I'm just going to run through here and do an inventory of what I'm carrying, because I think next... Gosh, I don't know. Part of me just wants to go ahead and go to Mountain Town. How full are we? We're like 0.77. I have 4 torches. So I do have quite a few torches. Okay. Is it worth going straight? Oh, and I lost a pair of pants somehow. Guys, I may just go to Mountain Town rather than go fishing. I think I might do that. Of course, this is all subject to, and yeah, we have one flare. Maybe I should actually, I think, just out of an abundance of caution, seeing as how I just used 2 of my flares, I think we're going to grab some flare, some pieces of flare. Let's check the weather. Of course, these plans are all weather dependent. All right. Perfect. I think let's just head out. Now I have to figure out where that cave is. I walked by it in the middle of a blizzard. I think it was just right up there. And still no deer. I mean, not that I would be hunting anyways, but, you know, still no deer. So I do think they are somewhat weather dependent. Is it weather dependent or time dependent? Whoa, what the? There's a deer.
Thirsty.
He was running right towards me. Or I guess it was a she, technically. I think it was a doe. Okay, so I think this cave should be somewhere around here. Is it here? Is this it? Yes, it is. Leave Mystery Lake. Okay, it was right there, guys. Right there. Where is my lecture? Here we go. Let's see what this cave has in store for us. Hopefully it's not like the other one that we ran into, where it just took us to a different part of the map. In that case, it was Forlorn Muskeg. Not seeing a whole lot of coal. Not seeing a whole lot of anything. Alright, so that looks like a big cavern. This kind of looks like a dead end. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. I think there's a lot happening here. So let's go in here. Oh, somebody made a fire. That's it. Oh, here's some coal. I actually think I'm going to leave the coal. Another shooting book. But hello, just pick it up. I think I'm going to leave the coal. I don't think I really want to carry coal around with me on this trip. Oh, this is a dead guy. No wonder he died. He didn't have anything. I guess I will take a stick. Well, nothing. Still nothing. Nothing. Keep going. Okay, over here to the right. Hello. Okay. Just more or less keeps going. There isn't really that many.
And soon.
Oh, it's his, yeah, he is getting hungry. Not that hungry. We'll need to get him some water, though. I just want to make sure I'm not missing... Is this a... No, this is just a dead end. There's an awful lot of, like, firewood and stuff down here. Overall, this is kind of a simpler well, now having said that, yeah, now it definitely does fork. Okay. So I guess I'm going to go right, but let's drop a stick here. Actually, 2 sticks. Let's drop 2 sticks. Boom, boom. Okay. So this is the way that we came from.
Gotta eat soon.
And go right. Let's see what there is down to the right. Oh, and I'm going to start taking condition damage. All right. Let's get our breakfast, which I guess is going to be... I think both of these rehydrate me, but let's do our Summit Soda first. Perfect. And then I guess let's just do the tin of sardines. That's probably was a waste, but it's okay. I'm not really that worried about that part of it. In fact, I don't necessarily need to carry that additional weight, so that's kind of not the end of the world for me. Is that a coal? Yeah, that's coal. So, this is taking me to... Oh, here's an exit. Get some sticks. Okay, I'm just going to put this out. And I guess I never did figure out where the left-hand passage went in this cave. We are Mountain Town. We are in Mountain Town. Okay. Alright. Now that we're here, of course, having spent all that time and energy getting here, I'm just going to make sure it's occurred to me. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't carrying any guts or... Oh. Look at that waterfall. That's pretty incredible.
We're gonna need to eat soon.
And then there's... Let's take a look here. This was not that much of a view. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, if you were standing somewhere like this in real life, that would be a spectacular view. Alright. And it is cold here. I am definitely losing... Wait, for... You know, it's saying that this should be sunrise, and for this being a sunrise, I am not getting a whole lot of sunlight.
Looks like I made it through another night.
And for this being a creek, I'm sure not getting a lot... Yep, having said that, there is a cattail. There's another one. Definitely take these if I can get them. Now, I'm going to have to try to remember where I am in Mountain Town. I don't have a lot of great memories of this. I mean, I actually generally remember the layout of the town, but I don't have a lot of memories of this map. I'll have to try to figure out how to navigate here. I think generally this should follow the same principle as in real life, where if you just follow water, you should be able to find civilization. And I guess I don't have a lot of options right now, since everywhere that I'm going is water. Looks like another waterfall up there. Well, the paucity of cattails apparently is resolved, because there is no shortage of cattails around here. Yeah, it looks like another waterfall here, definitely. I'm going to try to get as many of these as I can, and then also try not to fall through the ice. If that's an issue or not, but if it is one, I don't need to turn it into one. Doesn't this look like a one of those rocks where you tie a rope? Would be my guess. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This looks like a cliff. fact, it is a cliff. That's not good. You know, now having gotten all the way over here, I'm going to guess that I have to go back and bring that mountaineering rope so that I can get down this cliff. Alright, let's just grab these while we're here. The thing is, guys, I know I can climb down on rocks, like do the hopping back and forth between rocks thing, but then I guess I'm trapped without a place to get back up. You know, so long as I'm here, I'm gonna do this. Let's just get over here and see what we can find. Maybe there's a climbing rope on the other side of the cave. Wait, actually, hang on. It almost looks like there's a rope that's already on there. Yeah, I kind of think that there is. Alright. Well, oh, okay, I gotta get over this log here. Don't slip. Okay. And we're across. Alright. Yeah, it kind of looks like there's one there already. If there is, then that's a good thing for me. Alright, cool. Fantastic. I just have to remember I'm going to have to climb a rope in order to get back up here. Before I do that, let's check around up here and make sure there's no random, like, if the game left a dead guy or a backpack or something like that. I just want to make sure I don't... Well, I'm hearing some crows. Where are they? There they are. They're just weather crows. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Okay, let's go make our climb. Cool. What a day to be in Mountain Town. It is a little bit overcast. And then before we make this climb, let's just check down here. Make sure we're not climbing into something that we don't want to be. I don't see any hazardous wildlife specifically. In fact, this almost looks like a... Right down here, this mound almost looks like a cave. Alright, let's go. Down. Fortunately, this shouldn't take as much energy as climbing up. I think climbing up this, well, there's probably longer ropes.
I could eat
Let's
anything right
take
now.
a look. Yeah, that's gonna about kill your energy meter. And is that a... No, that's a sign. Okay, cool. I'm going to, just on a whim here, I'm not going to pick any more mushrooms. We have plenty of mushrooms. I'm going to check around this mound and make sure there isn't a cave or something like that under the... Oh, you know, it's just a road. Alright. Let me go to the other side. Yep. Not a whole lot to be had there. Okay, so I think, generally speaking, I want to go downhill. So I think that's what we need to do. Is that a cave? Guys, after missing this first cave, getting over here to Mountain Town, now I have trust issues. I'm expecting to find caves everywhere. That actually does kind of look like a cave. So this is probably, my guess is, this cave is where you need to come in order to rest up. Yeah. And make your hike, or make your climb, I should say. What do we have in here? Pork and beans and painkillers and a bedroll. And a bag. Let's check the backpack really quick.
I think I can use this.
I'll actually take matches in a... Okay. I'll take those. I'm going to leave the other stuff here because I have a feeling that if I'm transitioning back and forth using this rope, then I'm going to use that cave at some point in the future. So I'm just going to leave that stuff there. And let's head down the road. Oh, And let's grab these on the way. We can always make more rosehip tea. Perfect. And just in case you were wondering, guys, I can verify that rosehip tea is actually a thing. I've made it myself. And it's kind of somewhat what you might imagine it to be. It's just a mild rose flavor. I don't know that I experienced any healing properties for me, but it's pleasant. The one thing that I'll say is that if you're going to want to try making rosehip tea,
Can't feel
it's
my
better
feet.
to harvest the rose hips in the fall rather than in the winter, because in the winter they're going to lose more of their flavor. But you can harvest them. I have done that before as well. You can harvest them in the winter and make tea, and it's going to be okay. It's not. Is this really sending a blizzard? Keep an eye on this. I don't know that it's getting worse than this. It's just a lot of wind. I mean, wait a minute. And then this goes up. Does anything go down?
Damn. I'm freezing.
What is that? That almost looks like muskeg. We're way above muskeg, if that is muskeg. I don't know what that is. And then this is up. Well, I don't know that I have... Let's see, how much energy is it going to take to go up there? I don't know. Well, how am I going to get more energy to get up there? I'm kind of tempted to go back. I am freezing right now. Maybe I need to... I think what I'm going to do before I make any more decisions... I don't think I go down. Maybe I need to try going up first and see if there's like a road or something here for getting up. Otherwise, I'm kind of hesitant to do that. I'm at let's say 2/3 energy, and I may just need to go, and I'm also cold, so that might be another deciding factor. I may just need to get to the cave and rest for a bit. I know I'm hungry, but that part of it doesn't bother me as much. I thought for sure that there was a road. What does this say? Climbing area. I'm just not familiar enough with this map. All of my memories of this map are pretty dated, guys, and I really honestly don't know specifically where I am in this map, and that kind of worries me, because if you're scouting a map that you really have not ever been in this game, that can be a very time-consuming endeavor, which in this case is also going to mean losing cold. I'm already hungry. I do have food options, so the hunger isn't the end of the world. And also, you don't lose a lot of condition from hunger, or at least you don't lose it fast, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to walk up that hill, I don't think. Alright, let's just go to the cave. I'm going to play this cautious. We can pick up a few sticks on the way. But I think I'm going to slow play this rather than trying to be hasty, because I really do not recall a place specifically like this when I played this game before. So I don't want to take too many risks and get myself in a bad spot. I guess there's more off that direction. Maybe I can check that out. It's not going to cost me too much more in terms of time and effort to just go over here and see what's happening over here. I think the cave is back there. So let's just get over here and see what there is to see. I'm guessing it's not going to be a whole lot. Maybe it is a road. Maybe it's something. It seems to keep going. What is this? Okay, let's go over here. What is this? I am very worried about getting too far that direction because I have a feeling that I won't be able to get back up. So I'm going to let that be. Let's just go over here and get to our little cave. Maybe I will stockpile some sticks in there because, like I said, I have a feeling I'll be using that cave fairly frequently, so it's not a bad place to stash some things. Would be helpful. Perfect. Alright. Here's even yeah, I don't think I'm that cold. I don't think I need to break down any logs right now. It's good to know that it's there just in case. Well, so far I think we made the right calls. I don't think that that cave was so significant that we needed to... Hello, let's get my lamp. I just want to check out the cave just to make sure that there isn't any other loot in here that I didn't uncover. Oh, see, like this guy. Oh, and he's got a hatchet. I guess I'm going to bring the hatchet with me. Let's search our buddy here. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to click on that twice. Not a whole lot there. Alright. So, I think what we're going to do, let's kill this guy. We don't need him. Let's go to... Here we go. Let's drop him here, but we are going to need some food in order to recover condition. Not a ton of these, but these are at 50%. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, fortunately that's killing my hydration. Alright. And I don't mind dropping a little bit of weight because we're going to have to climb a rope, apparently. Yeah, let's do 4 hours. Alright. Here we go.
I could eat a horse.
Could eat a horse. We have a lot more energy, which before we do that, let's drop all these sticks, because we don't need to carry that weight either. Where's my sticks? Nope, fire. Here we go. A lot of weight that we don't need to
get
bring.
some food soon.
Alright. Perfect, let's get going. This should be enough energy to climb the rope. Try to figure out where we are. So it's definitely a brisk day, although we're doing all right with the cold now. These clients balcony. Look at that. This is like hurricane force winds over here in Mountaintown. Where are you climbing? Over here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Moment of truth. We're at like, what, probably, 80%? I'm going to guess? 80% energy? And that is, it's not the longest climbing rope. I think we should make it. I think. Here goes nothing. Oh yeah, I think we're good. He does have a habit of slowing down towards the top. Yeah, I'm glad we went back to take a nap, because that's like... It's about a third of our energy right there. So he would have been about top down. Here's a nice little gazebo. Let's see what's at the gazebo. So this is like a little campground kind of thing. Not happening up here. Not a whole lot in terms of lootables. Alright, so gazebo. We just have to remember that the gazebo is where we need to be. I see another building here. By a fallen down tree. Man, this tree just barely avoided smashing whatever this is. This is like a little... Oh, hello. Sorry, bud. Yeah, you had a... Man, all the corpses I've been... Let's grab this energy bar here before I forget. All the corpses I've been finding...
I could use this.
Have had no loot on them. Oh, coffee. Perfect. Now I'll take a flare shell. We have that flare gun. Alright. And...
Excellent.
Let's see what's happening. Oh, I think I see right up the... Oh, sorry. Again, another double click. This looks like one of those mementos. Yeah, memento, like about ration mushroom, dead center. Alright. And what's that? Ooh, it's a key. A key to a lockbox. Okay. We know what to do with that. Alright, an accelerant we can take.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Field dressing. There's a coffee machine. Oh. And there is some orange soda. Snappy orange pop. Which is a great segue because the sponsor of today's video is Snappy Orange Pop. Trail boots, I think we've looked at those before and they haven't been fantastic. Cotton toque, I guess I can harvest that. I'm not going to take the trail boots. We're going to be carrying plenty of stuff as it is. So I think guys, not 100% sure on this. I think I know where I am. I think if I go over here, there's like a convenience store, gas station kind of thing. Milton Park. What's that? This is some kind of a structure. Oh, it's like a sign. Yeah, I think that's what I remember. So I think the town's this way, and what I really want to get to is the farm. So I'm actually gonna go off track here. I don't think I'm gonna go specifically to the town. I think if I cut this way, I'll get to the farm, and that's really what I want to get to. I didn't just mess this up. Okay. This is like a logging camp. Wait, is that a house up there? I see something up there. I can't tell if that's rocks or if that's a house. Anyways, I'll come back to that. I think that looks like the barn, or a barn. Maybe not the barn. And that's a deer. And it looks like maybe there is another deer or a wolf. I know that there are wolves that kind of hang out around the farm. Just keep going. I do have plenty of condition. I'm not carrying anything that should be leaving any scent. In fact, now that I'm talking about this, let's just get ready. There's a deer. Okay, cool. Deer are good. I can also always, yep, exactly. Just send a deer out there as a little sacrificial lamb for me and my survival. Absorb any wolf pressure that might be lingering. Oh, man, look at all these deer. Wait, this spot is not half bad. There's even a mailbox. A mailbox surrounded by a barbed wire fence. Alright. I'll check the mail later. Somebody ought to. Nice Meadows Farm. Okay. Sounds good. Take me down to Paradise Meadows. Okay, before we head inside, let's just do a quick cursory look inside the old reliable Tacoma here. Not a whole lot. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a glove box.
That'll come in.
Oh, yeah. Cool. We can always use another flare. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. And then what are these guys? Sometimes they leave stuff in there. Okay. That's cool. I don't need any more mushrooms. I've picked a ton of mushrooms. However, I can always use more rose hips. Perfect. Beautiful. Little people. Alright. Well, that was fun. I can loot the barn later. The barn isn't an issue for me. There's a snare. Alright. Now it says the door's locked. Paradise Man, maybe... just gonna go over here. I think that's a rabbit. Let's check the tractor. Maybe he left his keys in the tractor. Well, he left a knife. And a farm key. Alright. This farmer from Paradise Meadows had a little bit of ADHD. He forgot where he left his key.
If it was all up to you.
And we've made it, guys. And we'll proceed with looting next time. And if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay warm and stay sharp. And we'll see you in the long dark.